thank you so much for tuning in for part 2 of my coverage of the Warbirds over Monroe 2023 air show here in Monroe, North Carolina.
Last night, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Oh, say does that star-spangled band of the free and the home of the brave.
I'm over at the Northeast Ramp area where, among others, the aircraft of the Tora 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 show are parked. Here's a little Pitts S1 waiting to start, while the Pilatus PC-6 that dropped the jumpers at the start of the show returns to the ramp. Here's another Pitts S1 being pushed out through the crowd and over the ropes. Some of the first aircraft to come down the show center are two Pilatus P3s and a Beechcraft T-34, all primary military training aircraft. Great looking AT-6 taxiing out. Here's that red Pitts Special we saw a minute ago, rolling inverted as he flies down the runway centerline. This is one of the crazier things I've seen in a while. The Pitts Special is going to race a jet car down the runway.
Hits it inverted and they're off.
I do believe the jet car took the race.
I'm pretty sure Bill Barak got him by about a car length.
Overhead is a flight of AT-6 Texans. The four AT-6s fly overhead in the missing man formation, one breaking off to land. This is a Vietnam-era AH-1 Cobra, providing some directed fire on ground targets. Entering from the right are two UH-1s, commonly called Hueys. Followed by the Cobra, bringing up the rear. I don't know why, but every time I see a helicopter formation like this, Wagner's Flight of the Valkyries pops into my head. Flying in from the right are two T-28 Trojans. These aircraft began life as military trainers in the 1950s. Later, they found use as close-in ground attack aircraft in the late 1960s and early 70s.
These aircraft, like the T-6 Texans and the T-34s before them, have found...
Here's the P-51 called Quicksilver doing a 4-point roll. Back in from the right, doing a multi-point roll before breaking off to the right. Rolling slowly as he flies down the runway centerline. The King Cobra is heading out now to join the show. There's a nice high-speed pass from the Mustang. Now back across the field from the right. Now the P-40, American Dream, enters the show from the left.
Tom arrived in the United States at 17 years old. He was born and raised in Sweden. He decided at a young age of 7 he wanted to fly Warbirds, now accumulated over 14,000 hours of general aviation aircraft, of which well over half is in Warbirds and 2,500 in helicopters. As he comes just over the treetops with the pull back on the stick of the Warhawk, up into the skies, and here we go. A little hesitation on the half Cuban on the down line. Ace Allison's is based in Detroit, Pennsylvania, and builds the finest Allison V12s available in the market today. A remorseless patriot, Tom is appropriate.
Nice high-speed pass across the field from the left. And back from the right. And the P-63 now takes to the air to show off a little. Starting with a loop. And a few high-speed passes of its own.
It was an incredibly...
The Mustang, P-40, and the Cobra have joined together.
The P-51, the P-30, and the P-63. Look at the P-51. Now here's Tom Richards.
First in is the Mustang. next, the P-40. And finally, the King Cobra. That is going to do it for this year's coverage of the Warbirds over Monroe Air Show. Always worth a visit if you like aviation and airplanes. Until the next time, remember, life is a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thanks for watching.